Develop a godly perspective. Genesis 45, 5 to 7. Verse 7, God sent me before you to preserve for you a remnant in the earth and to keep you alive by great deliverance. Your perspective of God is crucial. If you have the right perspective, you will have right thinking, which leads you to right choices, which produces right behavior. If you have a wrong perspective of God, you will have a wrong thinking of life. What can we learn from Joseph's godly perspective? Number one, Joseph's godly perspective on trials. Joseph's perspective was anchored on who God is. Soon after the trials, he was promoted prime minister. Trials and problems always impact us, either for good or bad. The difference lies on our perspective. If our perspective is anchored on God, on who God is, we realize that nothing happens by accident and that trials happen for a purpose. Number two, Joseph's godly perspective on success. Joseph saw his success from God's perspective as a form of stewardship. God blessed us with things so we can be a blessing to others. Having a godly perspective can change the way we respond to financial problems. We understand that He allows problems and delays because God is more concerned in our character development than in fulfilling our heart's desire. Joseph's godly perspective on authority. Number three, all existing authorities are established by God. Parental, Ephesians 6, 1 to 3. Government, Romans 13, 1. Husband, Ephesians 5, 22. Employer, Colossians 3, 22. Spiritual leaders, Hebrews 13, 17. So submission to authorities may not be pleasant, but God establishes them for our protection. Develop godly perspective. Develop godly perspective by focusing on who God is and His amazing power for His people in Ephesians 3, 18 to 20. To develop godly perspective is to see God in all things. You must first know who God is, because if you do not know God and His promises, it is impossible to have a godly perspective. And that's all. Thank you. God bless you.